I have seen my skill set progress significantly since I started to learn from Mickey. He is so smart, and often when he says things, it is the first time I've heard it.
He helps you professionally, makes me stand out, like looking at my profiles on casting networks and Actors Access, like making them look good, like showing me like things I can do when I'm not working, and reaching out to people, stuff like that.
So say I work on a project, I work on Chicago. I can go on IMDb and I can look up everybody who is on that project. And I can reach out to all of the actors via social media that I can find. And I can go, hey, I've got the full episode here. I've got it on my Google Drive. And I'm happy to share it with you. For free. It's $23, $26. Go get some good content. You go and you spread that around everyone. And then if you want, you could send that out to the casting director who cast it. Hey, you worked on this project. Maybe you like it. And then also, hey, would you send this out to everybody who's worked on the project? And you could start to lead a change in this industry where people go, oh, that's vitally fucking important. It would cost me $23. You cannot write it off. Not really. Not according to our tax code. But the casting director can write it off. Joe, this is important for you. You can't write it off unless you are incorporated. Unfortunately, 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act fucked actors. And unless you incorporate, you are not allowed to expense things. And technically, unless you have expenses over $12,500, it doesn't make sense to you because the standard deduction makes more sense for legal things. So, write it off. So make the expense, and send it to a casting director or a producer that you know and say, hey, I think this would be really helpful for everyone. Would you send this out to everyone? Because, and if they go like, well, I don't want everybody to have this. Go, well, it's either that or I continue to pay a pirate to do it for me. And the more that I'm employing pirates, the worse it is for your business. So in a sense, I'm kind of protecting your asset by saying, hey, why don't you give this to the people who are...
What's the purpose of a reel?
Show you off.
To show you off. If it shows you off and it keeps people visually engaged, it's kind of like an essay, right? Like,
yeah,
you want something that starts with an attention getter. Boom. That's what this is. It's a short, quick attention getter. Then we have a longer clip, which goes from 9 to 30. That's two times as long as that, right? Then we go to a short clip that's 30 to 40. That's back to 10 seconds, right? We're staying engaged, right? We have this clip, which is 40 to 54, which is a little bit longer, right? Then we have a short clip again, 54 to 106, 12 seconds, right? A little bit shorter. This is a bit of weight here, right? Like we're like, oh, we bought in as serious. We're buying in as romantically serious, right? Like serial comedy, serial comedy, like thriller comedy, or like thriller drama, I guess. Romantic drama, comedy, real, like again, more comedy,
real comedy.
real comedy. And then we're back to like good production quality to end it, to remind people like, oh yeah, and this is how I do comedy. It's not just all slapstick, like high energy, right?
So I guess
this is
I am a dinosaur sitting on a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Extend this out a second.
And you slowed that down too at the end.
Yeah, because I want people to enjoy it.
Yeah.